What's up guys, it's DJ and today I'm going to be showing you my X and Y booster pack art set collection / investment complete. My entire complete XY booster pack art set collection. So happy I've done this already. So I've completed Sun and Moon, X and Y is done now. Moving on to black and white art sets. And if you are new here, I am trying to collect every single booster pack art set that Pokemon has ever made. The variants might be a little bit tricky, so I might have to do a bit of a dodgy and not get every single variant. But you never know, I might go for it. I think that will be later down the track. So obviously this is one of my goals as a collector / investor. If you haven't watched my other video where I talk about collecting versus investing, you can go ahead and do that. I find myself in the position to collect and invest at the same time. So the art sets that I'm going to show you today is pretty much that. It's my collection, but also they seem to rise in value as well. So it's an investment as well. Anyway guys, let's not waste time. Cue that intro. Let's get this thing started. Alrighty guys, we are back with another episode. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. And if you're new, make sure you do subscribe. I do plenty of Pokemon content on this channel. I'm sure you will like it. If you like Pokemon, you're gonna like it here. Plenty of giveaways. If you haven't entered the giveaway, I am announcing the winner in 2 days time. So make sure you get into that. But otherwise, check this out. My booster pack art set collection for X and Y is sitting in this folder right here. Very similar to my Sun and Moon folder, which I could show you in just a second. But I do remember that there is something missing out of the art sets, and it is one booster pack to complete one art set. I asked you guys last time, guess what it was. If you guessed correctly, you get a shout out. Nobody guessed correctly. LMAO. But anyway, it is this. A bit of a troll. Steam Siege, one booster pack that I needed. Funnily enough, I actually started off collecting all booster pack art sets with Steam Siege booster packs. If you didn't remember that, this was ages on. I'll put a link there. But I was missing one art set from there, and I thought, you know what, I'll just save that till later. Steam Siege is not too hard to get. So this was the last booster pack that I needed to go inside this binder for it to be complete. And normally when I show you the art sets, I talk about the set in general and all that, but I don't think anybody wants to hear much about Steam Siege, so let's just chuck it in and take a look through memory lane. Alright guys, here we go, the moment you've been waiting on. As you can see, these are 4 pocket sleeves. Ultra Pro made them. As you can see, if you can see it, Ultra Pro. So that's how I store them. And I find it easier than booster boxes, also a bit cheaper to do, easier to maintain, easier to store. So that's why I chose booster pack art sets, if you're new and you didn't know that. So there's a sampling pack. Haven't started collecting sampling packs yet. I just managed to get this one for free, and it's XY, so I chucked it in here anyway. But yeah, I think that'll be cool if I started collecting sampling packs after I'm done with the actual official booster packs. Let me know if you'd be keen to see that. But also, I think it'll be a great collection / investment. I'm gonna say that a lot now, guys. All right, moving on. This is X and Y base set booster packs, all sealed, and you probably know the drill. I pretty much, every time I show them on the channel, I talk about the set. So if you do want to know a bit more about the set, you can look back at previous videos. There's a whole playlist on my channel called Booster Pack Art Set Collection or Collecting, something like that. And you can watch them all if you want to find them out. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what is your favorite booster pack art, and then what is your favorite booster pack art set. I'd be very curious to find out I did that for Sun and Moon as well, so not bad choices here for the artwork. Bulbasaur, Venusaur and Blastoise, and then you got 2 legendaries there. Base set XY I never really opened up, but it is there. Flashfire, acquired this recently through a trade. These packs are probably one of the most valuable packs, or if not the valuable packs in X and Y series sets. Flashfire has obviously 7 Charizards, and yeah, I traded about a $200 value for this, so quite intense. If you do the math, it's about $50 each, and if you compare that to something like what I just showed you, they were like $10 each or something like that, which is still a little bit of an increase compared to back in the day. It used to be $5. Moving on, XY Furious Fists. This is TCG Authority's favorite Lucario. Shout out to him, awesome channel, very nice. And I do like this guy probably the most out of all of these, just by the looks. I like dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, Alright, moving on. Something like that, I think I paid $10 each as well. So some of these values haven't dramatically increased, but like I said, it is a collection piece, so something to look at, but also ideally, maybe years down the line, maybe, don't know, X and Y will become a thing, but I've got the packs anyway, just in case. They weren't too expensive when I bought them. Some were, some were not. But this Gengar, that is boss. Phantom Forces, Electric type 88's probably second favorite set in XY. Yeah, everyone knows it's Flashfire for him. He talked about that a lot. But yeah, Ghost Pokemon is the theme there for Phantom Forces. If you didn't know, the chase cards in there are some like Gengars that are full arts and pretty cool looking. I think there's a silver card as well, a silver full art, but moving on. And that was probably like $60, so a bit of a price increase there. Primal Clash, it's an okay set. I think the booster boxes for these have gone to about $250 a booster box. Flashfire is probably the most expensive. I think it's like $1,500 or $1,200 for a Flashfire booster box. So yeah, same with some of the other sets. They've grown pretty well as well. I know I talk about the values because of it is slightly an investment as well. So these prices for Double Crisis, I paid $60 for the 2. It's about $30 each, so that is also quite a jump. This set only came out, I don't know, 5-7 years ago, and it used to be a $5 pack. Now it's $30. Who knows how much more it's going to increase. Ideally, with these kind of investments, you'd like to get in as early as possible, so you're not paying the premium. But yeah, I'm paying about market price for it. Some are selling a bit more, some are selling rough. I don't think anyone's selling it lower than $30 each, so I got it at the very lowest of market value. So Double Crisis, that was the last set I was chasing. Besides that Steam Siege, that I don't really count that. It was just one of the art sets, the booster packs that I was missing. Next up, Roaring Skies. They had a very playable card in Roaring Skies. I think it was a Jirachi, and it was so good that I think they reprinted Roaring Skies to meet the demand. And yeah, the boxes were going up at one stage, and then they just went way back down straight to retail price. As I did mention in a previous booster box video or investment video, booster boxes are probably one of the safest investments you can make when it comes to Pokemon collecting or investing. However, nothing's a sure thing. I guess if you bought it at the start, you didn't really lose money. If you sold it at the right time, you would have gained some bucks. But then again, it did drop back down to the original price. Ancient Origins. That's a mean artwork there. That is actually on James Graves' channel, I believe. Shout out to you, man, Jimmy. Doing a few shout outs here to some PokeTubers, or just YouTubers in general. I think that just naturally comes when you're talking about Pokemon and you watch other people's channels and you know, you kind of just see their stuff. This is actually a decent artwork set. This guy looks pretty tough. And maybe they could have done better with Tyranitar. You know, he's usually quite a bossy Pokemon. Ancient Orange, that's got to take the cake out of all these. I still haven't really decided which one is my favorite art set out of XY. A decent amount to choose from. Breakthrough, I think I started collecting this. This is kind of when I kind of got back into it, 2016-ish. Yeah, so all the ones prior to this, I don't think I was really collecting much of. So it must have started breakthrough-wise. I've got binders, and I've got a few breakthrough stuff, but not too much of the other stuff. I thought that was interesting to know. That Mew though, and that Mewtwo, I think the Mew looks better, but it looks pretty boss. XY is all about, you know, Mega Evolution and stuff. If you played the video game on DS like I did, that was probably, you know, I thought it was better than the Sun and Moon video game, but the Sun and Moon booster pack sets and booster, like the cards, have definitely improved a lot compared to X and Y. But I don't put too much hate on XY or any of the other booster pack sets or the cards, you know, the TCG. Generations 25th anniversary. Now this is, you know, if they manage the print run on this a little bit better, I think this could have done really well. This is like a Hidden Fate set, only back in 2016-ish, 2015, I can't remember. But, you know, that would have been a great way to, you know, just pull people in. I think it's a beautiful set though as well. If you collect the cards or you've seen the cards in it, there's some, I think, really cute Pokemon, or I think that's what it's called. I might be getting it wrong, but mixed up with something else. But yeah, I think there's a mini set that comes in Generations, which is really cool. It's got little ribbons on it and stuff. So, and obviously they're going with the, you know, the big three and then Pikachu. So I thought that was a cool set. Fates Collide. This was the first booster box I ever opened up in my life, and you know, I guess you remember your first. Fates Collide it's something you can get right now, like for $3 a pack. Not the most sought after set or anything. There's a lot of it, obviously, and probably the most complete set I have. I think I got like 90-something% of the set. So yeah, hopefully the lighting's really good here for you guys. Yeah. Anyway, you can see the packs, can't you? Yeah, there you go. Delphox Legia, you know, the gold version. They did this a little bit with the XY booster packs. I don't know why. You know, they had it for even here. See how that's gold and gold for Breakpoint and Breakthrough. Fates Collide as well. Similar theme there. Same with Steam Siege, everyone's favorite set. There it is. This guy was missing, so I just popped him in before showing you. So yeah, this was the very first art set that I chucked in, 1, 2, and 3, and then I put this one in. Steam Siege is, you know, a lot of hate towards it, but if you actually look at the cards, I think I've shown it before. I've got a complete set of Steam Siege. There's some decent full arts in there that look decent. They're just not that valuable. So I think a lot of people think about the money a lot now compared to, you know, the actual love for cards. I'm not saying that people don't love cards anymore, but sometimes some sets and some cards are a little overlooked or a little bit underappreciated. Okay, nearly done, guys. Evolutions, obviously. Let me get some lights for you guys. Hopefully that's a bit better, but I didn't want it to glare too much so you can't, you know, see the artwork. They're all protected real well. That's why I didn't want to take them out. They're all sealed shut over here. So yeah, I'm gonna preserve these for a very long time. Evolutions, I'm getting 3 booster boxes of Evolutions, guys. 3. I know a lot of guys are doing it, and a lot of people are saying, you know, don't touch evolutions and stuff, but you just never know. I did pay just the standard price, so I didn't pay any inflated prices. I don't see evolutions ever going down in price with the booster box. Like, that's just my opinion. I just don't really feel that it will go down. It might stay the same for a long time, but I have I'm getting 3. So 2 I'll put in storage as I guess my first booster boxes investments, and 1 I will open up on the channel, see if I can get the Charizard. The Charizard's worth quite a bit in PSA 10 from Evolutions. Really hard to grade apparently, so yeah, fairly valuable, and obviously it's Charizard, so it doesn't really matter. And you know how it's funny, people say Charizard sets usually always grow in value, and then when you talk about evolutions, it's like, nah, that's not a good set to collect and stuff, even though there's like 4 or 5 Charizards in evolutions. So it's funny how people say that. But anyway, that is it. That is every single booster pack for X and Y. Quickly go through them backwards. So yeah, I've completed Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. I'm keeping up to date, so I've got Rebel Clash and the base set of Sword and Shield. Darkness Ablaze coming very soon. Lots of cool surprises in that set, and Charizard. So looking forward to opening that on the channel, and obviously grabbing the booster pack art set. I think it's easier to do this, you know, continuously, rather than what I've obviously, you know, waited 20 years to do. But yeah, so the vintage, what I was talking about before, you know, first edition and long crimp, short crimp, and stuff like that, or, you know, red logo jungle, red logo fossil, and normal logo. There's just a lot of variants, so I think I'm gonna settle for just the 1 variant at least for those vintage sets. You know, so if I was able to get a Gym Heroes booster art set, if it wasn't first edition, I wouldn't be crying too much. I'll just go for unlimited, see what's affordable, and if I complete everything, which I will, you know, it just takes time. When I do complete all of them, then I might dabble into, you know, getting some doubles, or getting some first edition, getting the different variants. You know, with the first edition base set booster pack, it's quite pricey, so it's just something I can't really afford right now. You know, never know if the channel blows up for some reason. Not that it will or anything, but if I ever get sponsors and all that stuff, I'll definitely put all that, whatever I earn would just go straight into these kind of investments and entertainment for you guys. So not trying to steal your money or anything. But that is X and Y complete. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite booster pack art set together, and what's your favorite booster pack art? I'm gonna have to choose one, because it's unfair for me to ask you that question without telling you one. So I think that Charizard from Flashfire, the very top one, has probably got to be my favorite just art. But when you talk about art set, not that one, nah, you know, that's very, you know, cheeky, because there's only 2, which looks a little funny in there. Maybe I'll have to get another 2 to make it look better. Ancient Origins, it's a bit tricky. If I can't even pick, ooh, that's decent. That's decent. You know, very similar to Evolutions. It's hard to pick a favorite here. I don't really have a favorite. They're all not that. They're all so. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in 2 days' time. I'll announce the giveaway winner. Plenty more ideas and video content to come. So yeah, see you guys next time. Working on black and white. Peace. 2 days' time. Peace. 2 days' time.